Did the old prophets actually meet angels on top of mountains? Or were they highly intelligent beings from a galaxy far, far away? Today, we're taking a look at 3 well-known sightings of UFOs. Because let's face it, we're not alone, and the evidence is everywhere.
Today, we'll be taking a look at an interesting conspiracy theory about aliens and our world. Conspiracy theories that involve aliens are a dime a dozen. They range from outlandish to highly plausible. For example, as we've talked about in previous videos, it seems likely that aliens visited or even founded many ancient civilizations. As for today's theory, it sits on the plausible end of the spectrum. It's called the lizard people theory and claims that we have lizard aliens ruling us. If you're interested in knowing more, let's get right into the video. What is the lizard people theory? So firstly, what are the details of this theory? To sum it up, the theory states that we're ruled by a group of shape-shifting reptilian aliens. These aliens have taken on human form and infiltrated human society in various guises. Primarily, the reptilian aliens are posing as world leaders and celebrities. The late Queen Elizabeth, Taylor Swift, Mark Zuckerberg. Any famous person could be an alien lizard, or Anunnaki, as many proponents of the theory call these aliens. It's believed that the Anunnaki have been infiltrating humanity since the dawn of time. After all, don't we have many myths of mighty heroes and leaders doing impossible feats? Maybe these heroes weren't human. Anunnaki theory was first popularized by conspiracy theorist David Icke. In his 1999 work, The Biggest Secret, he described them as tall, blood-drinking, shape-shifting reptilian humanoids from the Alpha Draconis star system. He also claimed they were hiding in underground bases. According to Icke, the Anunnaki are part of a global conspiracy against humanity. Icke's conspiracy theories now have supporters in up to 47 countries. He has also given lectures to crowds of up to 6,000 people. Before Icke's book, though, various other authors had also suggested similar theories. One of them was Robert E. Howard, author of the Conan the Barbarian novels. In his story, The Shadow Kingdom, Howard drew on theosophical ideas of the lost worlds of Atlantis and Lemuria. Decades earlier, the psychic Helena Blavatsky also spoke of dragon men. These people once had a mighty civilization on a Lemurian continent. Now that we know about the theory and its origins, let's look at some possible sightings of these reptilian overlords. One of the earliest modern-day reports comes from Nebraska police officer Herbert Schirmer. On December 3, 1967, Schirmer was a 22-year-old rookie patrolman. While making his usual rounds along Highway 6 at 2 a.m., Schirmer noticed what he thought were red lights on top of a large truck. Curious, he drove towards those lights. Schirmer stopped, shining his headlights on the source. It was not a truck. The red lights were blinking through the oval portholes of a metallic, oval-shaped object. This object was hovering about 8 feet above the road surface. It had a structure underneath, like landing gear. As he watched, the object rose into the air with flames shooting out from below. It passed above his patrol car, then quickly shot out of sight. It was 3 a.m. by the time he returned to the station, but Schirmer felt as if only 10 minutes had passed. He made the following logbook entry. Saw a flying saucer at the junction of Highway 6 and 63. Believe it or not, afterwards, Schirmer fell ill. He was hypnotized as part of an investigation into the matter. Under hypnosis, he recalled that after he stopped in front of the UFO, his car engine died and his radio went silent. A reptilian being then emerged from the craft. It claimed to be from Venus and had friendly intentions. According to Schirmer, the being only wanted to draw energy from electrical power lines. It also wore an emblem on its clothes, depicting a winged serpent. Aside from that, earlier this year, a strange discovery was made. A seemingly alien corpse was discovered washed up on an Australian beach. The corpse had a mix of unusual features. This included human-like hands, a lizard tail and skull, a nose like a possum, and patches of black fur. Doesn't sound like the description of any known animal, right? Some people believe it was a ringtail possum. Others claim it to be a reptilian alien of sorts, perhaps even one of the Anunnaki. We're not quite sure how it wound up there, though. Maybe it died before being able to transform back. Conspiracy theorists also believe that one of Barack Obama's bodyguards is a reptilian. A conspiracy YouTube channel noticed something unusual about the man and highlighted it. The sentiment was later echoed by other conspiracy theorists as well. They claim he's a reptilian based on a few factors. His facial features are rather unusual. As you can see from the video, he has very angular features, which look almost exaggerated. The bodyguard's behavior is also strange, as he swivels his head back and forth while watching the crowd. On one hand, he could just be an odd-looking human. We have no shortage of that. The bodyguard's behavior could also be explained as vigilance. Since Obama is a major public figure, his bodyguards need to constantly scan the crowd for threats. Conspiracy theorists claim otherwise, though. To them, the bodyguard's actions and appearance are too strange to be human. In the face of these claims, the White House issued a humorous statement. National Security Council spokeswoman Caitlin Hayden said that alien bodyguards would be too costly with all the budget cuts going on. She went on to say, "I'd refer you to the Secret Service or Area 51 for more details." It seems a little suspicious that the White House would say something like that. Was it really a joke, or are they trying to cover up the existence of aliens? Naturally, this theory about lizard aliens has drawn criticism. Aside from the usual arguments about the existence of aliens, which we've covered in previous videos, critics also say the Anunnaki theory is racist. Why? There are significant overlaps with the Jewish Cabal theory. This theory posits that the world is run by a secret society of Jewish leaders. It blames Jews for orchestrating events like the wars, financial downturns, and pandemics. Quite a few Anunnaki theory believers also subscribe to this one. This means yes, they believe the Jews are lizard aliens out to manipulate humanity. Notably, David Icke himself is a Holocaust denier. What's strange is that he denies it, while also accusing the Jews of somehow being behind it. Of course, that doesn't mean the Anunnaki theory itself is invalid. You just need to separate the racists from the belief system. Are there reptilian alien overlords ruling over us? Is your favorite celebrity or world leader a lizard? We don't know the answers for sure, but there is definitely evidence out there. Whether or not you believe it, who knows? Maybe they'll reveal themselves someday, or maybe people will find a way to unmask them.
Thanks for watching this video. Make sure to like and comment below if you believe any of the Navy sightings of UFOs are real, and be sure to tune in next time